Let's meet the starting five.
A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Maxey and Harden fill in the guard spots. Wayne Dedmon is out there with Embiid, and it's Harris in at the 3. Now here's Conley. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Here's Maxey, and slam dunk by Maxey.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move.
Well, I tell you what, he deserves to do some collar popping after that sequence.
Now here's Towns. Edwards finds Towns. Back to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from the wing. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. I'm sure he'll take the trade-off.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. He told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. So we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
Thank you, David. Embiid in the corner. It's rebounded by Towns. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Edwards. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You know, with his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and-one machine at this level.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Now, here's Maxey. And the pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Showing off the superb handles for a 7-footer. Joel Embiid handles that thing tight.
Conley kicks to McDaniel. And finished off by McDaniel.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Edwards with it, and it's...
Oh! Oh, man! Oh, doctor! Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards! Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Now here's Towns. Edwards can't hit.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
And the rejection by Towns. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 4. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Embiid.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result. You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive, but recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 10. Shot by McDaniels, no good.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off. And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Out to Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Timberwolves passing it around. Left side, Towns. Conley, the pass to Towns. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Edwards. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Back to McDaniel. Towns wide open. And he's good on the 3-ball.
A good play ending with the right player. Big Cat, one of the best shooters we've ever seen at the center position.
It's stolen by Edwards. No good on the shot. And so the first quarter is in the books. Timberwolves lead by... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Harden kicks to Harris. Back to Harden. Outside, Maxey. Popped up there for Embiid. Towns with the steal. And Edwards with the stop.
The steal, then right into the fast break. Towns with excellent awareness for his age. Very mature player, despite being a young buck.
Now, here's Maxey. Kicks it out to Harden. For the 3. Good on the triple. Harden's got 5 now.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve. Well, James Harden's still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
And when Gobert goes up, he gets up. Hair time to spare as he slams the putback home.
The 3 from Harden. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Greg Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injury. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
Well, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Conley against Maxey. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Here is Conley. Towns down low, guarded by Embiid. And here's Conley outside. That shot off, so Philadelphia will take it the other way. Embiid inside. Edwards there. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Pass to Conley. Back to Gobert. Edwards with it. And it's Harden picking him up. 6 on the shot clock. Conley, the pass to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Now here's Harden. He has 5. And the foul on Harden. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
The pass to Embiid. Now the dish to Dedmon. Embiid, the pass to Harden. A three-pointer off the mark. Minnesota leading by 15. And here's Edwards from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Edwards got 7 points for the quarter.
Well-rounded effort, and they showed no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And it's Towns penetrating. Passes it to Gobert. And here's Edwards from the arc. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Harris's shot is good.
Much respect to Tobias Harris. I mean, his touch has gotten better and better, and it seems to be the case every season.
Towns finds Edwards. Gobert trying to get open, and there's Edwards on the assist by Towns. Towns has got his 4th assist in this one. A shot by Harden, wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc. Harden's got 8 points.
You can't let Harden get comfortable from outside the arc. I mean, he's capable of raining threes in bunches.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Conley, the pass to Edwards. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Conley kicks to Edwards. And a miss there on the triple. And that does it for the first half of play. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks.
36. The 76ers, 21.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. We've got DeAnthony Melton. McDaniels is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Montrezl Harrell. And it's Milton in at the point guard. The 76ers trail by 15. Well, Shake Milton Clark is 6'5". Has a 7-foot wingspan. I mean, that is insane size for a guard.
It sure is, Kevin. I mean, that's freakish length when you're only 6'5". And it allows Milton to guard positions 1 through 4. And I think that's critical in today's NBA with all of the switching we see defensively. So Shake's effort level helps him on defense as well. It's the wingspan and the want-to that make him a versatile defender.
Now here's Anderson. Pass to Noel. Back to Anderson. It's Prince on the wing. Pass to Reed. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Now Milton. Here's the pass to Melton. He's looking for Harrell and finds him. Reverses. Rebound Minnesota. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Prince in the corner. Out to the wing. Alexander Walker passes to Noel. Alexander Walker. It's good on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Steps back. And Tucker kicks to Harrell. Here's Milton. Offline with his 3. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Timberwolves. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Alexander Walker passes to Prince. Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Melton. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. The 76ers trail by 15. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Here's Reed. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Milton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Feeds it to Harrell. Ball's knocked loose. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And the layup falls.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Stolen by Anderson. Passes it to Alexander Walker. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Here's Melton. 1:43 left here in the third quarter. Here's Tucker. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Anderson. Anthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Minnesota leading by 19. Here's Alexander Walker. Prince in the corner. Alexander Walker passes to Prince. Clock at 6. Anderson outside. Embiid with the steal. And they're pushing it up to end the cold streak. Tries again. Harden. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Harden's level of creativity offensively is really special. His handles, his ability to get out and get buckets is really second to none.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Maxey against Conley. To the middle. And stolen by Dedmon. Fires from deep. 76ers with the new shot clock.
Outstanding work by Harris to get his hands dirty on that offensive glass.
Outside Edwards. Tries the spin move. Towns for 3. Edwards can't hit.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
The 3 from Harden. Gobert pulls it in.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Out to Conley. Stolen by Harden. Harris looking it over. Here's Harden on the wing. From deep. Again, the miss by Harden.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and it was maybe a step out of his range.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Harden kicks to Embiid. Back to Harden. Down low. Embiid, no good. Timberwolves leading by 13. Out to the right wing. Gobert, the pass to Towns. Out to Conley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. 5 on the clock. Here's Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, certainly, Clark, the 76ers the past few seasons have given their fans plenty to feel good about.
Yeah, and you know, those Philly fans are really hard to please. They have great expectations and knowledge to go along with it. But you're right. I mean, it's been much easier to look on the bright side in Philly recently. The talent and results have been trending up in recent years. Not many guys have a handle like James Harden, exceptional at slicing up the defense.
Out to Edwards. From the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Towns finds Gobert, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul. Here's Conley. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Conley into the lane, to the middle. Here's Gobert, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. That's now 8 points for Rudy Gobert. And so Harden will bring it up for Philadelphia. It's an 18-point game. Kicks to Harris. Back to Harden. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And he recovers it. On the wing, Harden. Maxey against Conley. Clock at 4. Here's Harden. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Now that's 17 points for James Harden.
Harden's so good at seeking out opportunities from the mid-range area. He's got a pretty lethal mid-range game to go with his threes and drive.
Gobert can't hit. The 76ers trail by 16. Puts up a 3. They grab their own miss. Harris's shot is off. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up. That puts them over the foul limit with plenty of time left. They're going to have to be cautious now. Hey, there's no denying the direction in Philly. They want to win now. The Sixers have an attitude coming from their front office that they want to get it done now, and I like seeing that.
Edwards passes to Towns. And he gets it to go. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Lobbed up there for Edwards. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And Embiid throws it down.
Coming out here tonight and making a statement. Really good work all around
for Minnesota.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
1:15 left in the fourth quarter. And for the 76ers organization, the expectation is, of course, Clark, a championship.
And that's where the expectation should be when you have a potential MVP in Joel Embiid. I mean, he's been an MVP candidate multiple seasons in a row. I think the Sixers should be thinking tight.
Conley, the pass to Towns. Now the feed to McDaniels. And stolen by Dedmon. On the wing, Harden. Edwards defending. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. .40 seconds left in the fourth. Embiid wide open. Off target with his three.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Nice move. And Embiid pulls it down. Harris outside. On the wing, Harden. Tips it. And Harden on the follow.
I don't think there's anybody who works harder for his points than Harden does. I mean, if he has to attack the glass to get him, he'll do that too.
Conley with it. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. A confident win. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
On the floor for the visiting Sacramento Kings. At center.
This should be an active game. Two squads that really move the ball well and share the load offensively, Brent.
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's... a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Now let's take a look at the Kings opening lineup. Fox runs point with Herter by his side. Domantas Sabonis out there with Barnes. And it's Lynn in at the center position. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
And guess what, guys? I mean, one of the ways De'Aaron Fox improved his skills growing up was playing 2K, learning the NBA game on 2K. I love it.
And he's good on the second. And De'Aaron playing 2K growing up, his dad encouraged him to observe. Take note.
Good advice. I mean, De'Aaron learned a lot about things like ball screens, pick and roll from playing video games, stuff like that. I mean, Fox used 2K as a way to study the game of basketball.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Herter gets the bucket.
Shot preparation is fantastic as Herter's able to get his feet set that time.
Conley up top. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Out to Sabonis. Outside Herter. Left side Barnes. Out left to the wing. 4 on the clock. Sabonis. McDaniels with the rebound.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close. He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Here's Lynn. Out to Sabonis. From behind the arc. Another three for Sacramento.
So right now, Sabonis just taking charge, taking initiative, getting aggressive on offense.
Pass to Gobert. Jacks up a three. The kick out to Edwards. Towns for three. He can't hit that time. So the Kings will take it the other way. Herter passes to Sabonis. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herter's pass leads to an open look.
Conley against Fox. Pass to Towns. This one for three. Hits a three-pointer.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Herter, a screen on Conley. Outside Herter. From deep. Edwards pulls it in. Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Towns. Back to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Now Towns. Right wing. Gobert finds Towns.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And Edwards slams it in.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
There's a screen by Lynn. Out to Sabonis. Here's Herter. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis. Herter's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
That one drops for him.
And just so mobile at his side. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. Free throw's good for Fox.
You know, guys, they say speed kills, and in this case, it kills defense. Fox just so quick with the ball.
Conley passes to Edwards.
Towns for three. Gets the three ball to go. Towns has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Ah, the versatility of Towns, unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense.
Now here's Herter. He's got 5. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Towns passes to Gobert. And the layup is good off the glass. We give him 8 points now.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And that one's good from Conley.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
Outside Herter. Fox outside. To stop the run. The shot that time, not on target. It's good if it goes. No luck on that one. And so it's Rudy Gobert making things happen for Minnesota. 8 points in the quarter, showing how Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Minnesota.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. McDaniels can't hit. The Kings trailing.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
And the shot goes.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Fox, the pass to Barnes. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Barnes has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Rivers. He's covered by Fox. Back to Rivers. Pass to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. Just 5 on the clock. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. Second quarter of action. About a minute and a half played. Fox left side. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. All right, Brad, you're part of the front office. Take back the curtain a little here. What do you guys do that the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, the draft process is a lot more in depth than people would ever realize. And one of the biggest things, BA, that you have to take into account is what it is, not just talent-wise you're inviting into the building, but the character and how it fits around what you've already established. So taking one guy that might be a player that you think is a great player might not be great for the current team that you have. And so the layers, they run pretty deep.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite, but some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Conley passes to Edwards. Back to Conley, to the middle. And Edwards slams it in.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
The three from Barnes. They get it back. Metu. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Fox against Conley. Pass to Gobert. Back to Towns. Now here's Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Monk with a steal. Fox left side. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And Sabonis slams it in.
Sabonis has a great nose to rebound the ball, and then he just sent it back in.
Conley passes to Towns. That one's good, and it's Cup. Conley, who picks up the assist. Towns has got 14 points for the game. Pass to Monk. The three from Barnes. Sends it home from three-point land.
Barnes keeps competing out there. When you sink a three on him, he's going to come back and try to make you pay.
It's Edwards on the wing. The putback controls the rebound and the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Fox, the pass to Monk. No one near him. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the inside. Here's Towns. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
A former #1 pick. Towns is unstoppable when he's on. A polished offensive talent with great size.
And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
And here's Sabonis outside. Sinks it from distance. He's got 10.
Well, that's a bonus right there to have DeMontis step out and shoot the 3 and stretch out the defense.
Drops in the layup for 2.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Now Monk. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Metu. Back to Monk. Sabonis, left side. Here's Fox. Oh, and he hits it at the... It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
Checking out the group from Mike Brown to start the second half. Trey Lyles is out there with Murray. Then there's Mitchell. Then it's Terrence Davis. And it's Lynn in at the 5, roaming the paint to the wing, right side. Here's Prince. Pass to Noel. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
This for the the tie. Lynn is good. It's a tie ball game.
Pretty good concentration there. The more touches Len is getting on the inside, it seems like the confidence is growing.
Anderson passes to Reed. Here's Noel. Pass to Alexander Walker. The floater. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Yeah, the shocker of the 2022 trade deadline. A deal centered around Domantas Sabonis going to Sacramento and Tyrese Halliburton sent to Indy. Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Anderson gets the bucket. That blockbuster Sabonis Halliburton trade. What do you make of it for the Kings?
Well, you know, B.A., Sacramento was a guard-heavy team. Sabonis adds size. He also adds playmaking, and I love his motor. I think it was a move to even out their roster.
Pass to Prince. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sacramento. Monk comes in for Mitchell. Reed. Anderson inside, defended by Murray. Anderson can't get it to go. Sacramento has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Pass to Davis. Back to Monk. It's picked off. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Davis. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Alexander Walker. Anderson drives. Over Murray. No good off the glass. The Kings leading. Here's Monk. Outside for Davis. Pass to Murray. The 3-ball. That one doesn't drop. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. And stolen by Murray. Up top, Monk. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Reed. Here's Prince. Here's Noel. Monk covers. Here's Alexander Walker. Outside, Anderson. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Outside, Monk.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside, Murray. Back to Monk. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Murray. Prince grabs the miss. Minnesota's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Murray can score in a multitude of ways, Grant.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. I mean, he can feast from the post, the mid-range, and the three-point line as well. He always plays under control at his own pace, and that's why he looks so fluid out there on the floor.
Left side, Monk. Down low. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Kings lead by 6.
Yeah, coaches from the sideline screaming, get a body on Rashawn Holmes, why don't you?
On the wing, Alexander Walker. Pass to Prince. Oh, they need this! Knocks it down from distance. Prince has got his first 3 points of the game.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul, and it's a completely new group for the Kings.
Substitution on the board.
There's 48 seconds left in the third. To the paint. Here's Lynn, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, Len's not going to settle for anything else. A dunk on the inside goes up strong.
Pass to Gobert. Towns with the ball. McDaniels passes to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Clock at 6. goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And it's Fox missing. Outside Conley. Oh, it's blocked by Fox.
Well, so much of defense can be attributed to timing and instincts, and Fox showed them both there.
That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. The Timberwolves trail. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And here's Edwards outside. Len pulls it in. Sacramento has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Barnes, no good.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. And Fox powers it home.
And you see how dangerous De'Aaron Fox can be when he uses that speed.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. Here's Gobert. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Len's got his 4th rebound in this one. Fox finds Herter. Out to Fox. Picked by Sabonis. Fox the pass to Sabonis. Here's Herter. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 5th assist in this one. McDaniels against Herter. Pass to Towns. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Outside Barnes. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Fires the 3. Counted from distance.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. And pushing it up. Here's Sacramento. And Fox powers it home.
Tough matchup here, and Fox has it going right now. The lefty getting some room and making it happen.
Here's Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Sabonis finds Fox. Outside Herter. From outside, off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Edwards, the pass to Towns. 1:57 left in the fourth. Off target at the rim. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Pretty impressing at a young age. Kevin Herter's dead-eye accuracy from deep, combined with being a fearless competitor going inside. That's going to pay some dividends throughout his career.
For 3, Conley. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now. And there's the lob. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. From deep, Conley knocks down the long J.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Fox against Conley. From downtown, from the arc. And Barnes with a basket. The assist from Fox.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Kings.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Domantas Sabonis.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
And it's in there.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Fox, the pass to Barnes. There's the triple. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Herder gets the bucket.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win. And he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the...
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
On the guard matchup. In this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
Now Sacramento starting 5. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. Alex Len out there with Domantas Sabonis, and it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. Now here's Harden, and Harden with the stop.
Okay, I see the explosion, but Harden never ceases to amaze me.
Fox looking it over. Now here's Herter. He's covered by Maxey. Nobody near Barnes. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox. Maxey against Fox. Maxey kicks to Harden. Edmond passes to Maxey. Harris outside. Harden with it. Guarded now by Barnes. For 3, Harris. The shot comes out, so the Kings will take it the other way.
Season after season, it seems like Tobias Harris only proves himself more invaluable.
He's one of those glue guys. Stick him into almost any lineup and he can contribute points, rebounds, assists, whatever you need, and that's what makes him a precious commodity.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Embiid. And here's Harden for 3. Sabonis grabs the board. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for Sacramento. Takes a step back. Maxey passes to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
No stopping Embiid inside. He is a beast.
Fox kicks to Len. Back to Fox. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Embiid, no good. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. The kick out to Sabonis. Barnes dishes to Fox. Passes it to Len. Sweet move. And Embiid with the block.
Every year he's a defensive player of the year candidate. His instincts, that's what makes Embiid outstanding. And his awareness of when to go for the block.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Fox going inside.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
You know, Richard, this is hard to believe, but the Kings haven't made the playoffs since 2006, which is the longest streak right now in the NBA.
And I remember them being 1 game away from playing us in the NBA Finals. So this has been surprising for everyone. Look, Sacramento, they have to prioritize winning because it just has not been working out, and their fans are amazing. They love some playoff basketball. Get those guys some playoff basketball.
Clearly a foul.
Sacramento shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And last season, 77% from the line. They easily get the job done there.
And about the 76ers, Richard, they've been impressive.
Yeah, they've been on a 50-win pace for about the last 5 seasons. And with Joel Embiid every single year, you are going to be a contender. This is their window, and they are bringing in the talent to get it done.
And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. And so Fox will bring it up for Sacramento. And there's the pass to Sabonis. And Len has it in the corner. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Sixers ball.
76ers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Now here's Harden, guarded closely. Oh, and he misses the dunk. The Kings have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And it's Fox with the jam.
Flashing that creativity is so much fun watching Fox carve up defenses like this.
Harden the pass to Embiid. 34 seconds left in the first. Nice D from Sabonis. The Kings leading. Fox with it. Now defended by Embiid. And it's Fox with the jam.
Look at Fox get up. Okay, I see you flexing on him.
Philadelphia's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Maxey kicks to Deadman. Inside. Here's Embiid. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
It's tough to find things to not love about Embiid's game. It's so complete. He's a true two-way player who is a nightmare you have to deal with on both ends. And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
A shot by Sabonis, nobody around, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. At the end of one, a closer contested. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Kings. The 76ers trail. On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Sabonis is out there with Harrison Barnes. Then there's Rashawn Holmes. Then it's Kevin Huerter. And it's Mitchell in at the point guard. Here's Deadman. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And that's going to be a travel.
Sixers ball.
The 76ers shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Out to Harris. Here's Harden on the wing. He's defended by Huerter. Harden, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Look, some of James Harden's career numbers are crazy, but he's also got a lot of firsts to go along with those overall totals, like the first 60-point triple-double. I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Harden the pass to Maxey. Here's Harris, and it's sent back by Sabonis.
76ers.
And Harden was the first player to average 35 points and 7 assists in a season.
Yeah, and that was in the 2018-19 season. The same year, he was also the first player to score at least 30 points against every other team. No one had done that since the NBA expanded in 2004.
Now, here's Mitchell. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. The deep three from Harden. They get it back, and Embiid throws it down.
The reach of Embiid with his size and wingspan, he's a real threat on the offensive glass.
They set the screen. Mitchell kicks to Huerter. Back to Mitchell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Maxey.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Talking about Davion Mitchell, an explosive guard who can really score.
And Mitchell is capable of getting it done from all 3 levels.
He certainly is dynamic when it comes to scoring, and now the next step is him improving as a distributor, as well as getting more comfortable just kind of running their offense.
Huerter passes to Holmes. 2 free throws coming, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. It triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under
angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players...
The ruling on the floor stands.
To make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Trey Lyles checked in for Sabonis. Murray comes in for Harrison Barnes. Davis is checked in for Kevin Huerter. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Mitchell. Hey, Richard, for a while, teams went small. They became quicker. Now we're seeing some teams go big, playing 2, sometimes 3 7-footers in the lineup. It's amazing.
Yeah, there's always a pendulum swing. Once it goes too small, then all of a sudden the pendulum swings back, and now everyone is looking for size. But you have to have size that can also stretch the floor, because teams need guys that can rebound. That's what they're looking for.
Now, here's Lyons. After the miss from Joel Embiid. Edmond passes to Maxey. Oh, Holmes in position. Embiid with the steal. Here's Dedmon. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. Dedmon's got his first basket.
Nice pass by Embiid, smartly taking advantage of a wide-open man. I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process here, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
The Kings making a switch here. Len's checked in. Now, here's Maxey. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 6 to shoot. Harden dishes to Harris. Three-pointer. Here's Embiid. That one's in. Only his 4th make against 9 total shots.
A gifted interior scorer. When Embiid establishes himself down there, he is almost automatic.
Here's Fox. Outside for Davis. Launches a 3. Again, the miss by the Kings. The 76ers trail by 4. And the jam by Harden.
There's a little burst to Harden's game. You can see that on the breaks.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
The Kings with the timeout. Here they come. Nice round of applause for your 76ers.
Sabonis, he's checked in for the Kings.
And that is your Philadelphia 76ers.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Kings.
Get loud for that once again.
Len up top. Left side, Sabonis. And the call will be against Harris. That's foul number 2 for him.
4th team foul.
Maxey against Fox. The feed to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Pretty slick by Fox right there, giving it away to the guy who is ready to attack.
Harden the pass to Embiid. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Davis with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Fox kicks to Sabonis. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Embiid with the screen on Fox. Maxey finds Embiid.
The perfect roller. Joel Embiid can pop out and shoot, cut, make the extra passes, really anything in that set.
Fox. It's hauled in by Harris. The 76ers trail by 4. Pass to Embiid. Sabonis with the steal. And Fox with a clear path to the basket. And stolen by Dedmon. Harden outside. And the dunk by Embiid.
Yeah, there is no way to stop it. It has not been physically created a way to stop. His length, his massive hands, he can catch any lob.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
22. The Kings, 24.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did coach have some new ideas for them?
They've got Harrell. PJ Tucker is out there with Jalen McDaniels. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Offensive rebound. Harrell kicks it to Tucker. Buries the long-range jumper. Tucker's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the 76ers. To the paint, here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
The assist goes to...
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Tucker, the pass to Harrell. Back to Tucker, and the 76ers call time here.
We got shirts, free shirts. Who wants them? Get up and make some noise.
Rashawn Holmes is checked in for Len.
76ers, ENT everybody. Get loud for that once again.
Here's Milton. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harrell. It's rebounded by Herter. The Kings leading. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker.
P.J. Tucker.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Sabonis with the ball. He's against Tucker. Shoots. Sabonis with the bucket. And now it's a 3-point Sacramento lead.
This is where you get Sabonis the ball. He's going to reward you for feeding him.
No good. And for Sacramento, they're shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Within the last couple of seasons, Rashawn Holmes has mastered the push shot.
It looks a little bit unorthodox, I'll give you that, but you can't argue with results. Within 16 feet, Holmes is automatic with that push shot, especially out of the pick and roll.
Here's Milton. Tucker finds Milton. Another shot, and it's good on the way in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Here's Sabonis. Here's Herter. Sabonis, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Kings lead by 5.
You have to know where Sabonis is, really box him out. He's so good on the offensive glass.
Milton kicks to Melton. Here's Tucker. Harrell down low, guarded by Holmes. Hit the crossover, and it's Harrell missing. Kings leading now by 5. Bunk for 3. Can't hit that one.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Pass to Harrell. To the left side wing. Harrell a screen on Barnes. Kept alive. And Harrell shoves it in.
The dogged intensity Harrell has is just insane. And he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backcourt.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling. In a situation like that, you know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. And the Kings will go for a different look here. That's who's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Lyle comes in for Domantas Sabonis. Murray's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Terrence Davis in for Kevin Huerter. Lyles with it. Maxey covering. Shots good by Lyles. And it's a 7-point Kings lead.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
A big man with a big finish.
Monk, the pass to Medu. Back to Monk. And it's Lyles in the corner. Connects from three-point range. Lyles got the lead up to 8 now for the Kings.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drained a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
To Lyles. Outside for Murray. Shot clock at 5. From downtown. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. From past the arc. And they hit it back. It's been all about Domantas Sabonis for the Sacramento Kings. He notched 8 points in the... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for Sacramento, Trey Lyles out there with Medu. And there's Monk. Then there's Murray. And it's Davis in at the 2.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Maxey against Fox. Maxey passes to Embiid. A shot off that time. Nice D from Sabonis. And so Fox will bring it up for Sacramento. They lead by 7. And it's Davis missing. Here's Philadelphia. Out to Harris. Here's the 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Davis has the open look. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Harden outside, and an intentional foul right there. And the Kings making a change here. Huerter's checked in.
First team foul.
And here's Harden for 3. Sinks the triple.
Never scared to shoot from deep. The lefty stroke of Harden, oh man, it's so fun to watch.
Fox dishes to Barnes. Huerter kicks to Fox. Outside, Sabonis. Embiid with the steal. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, and every season, Embiid seems to improve as a scorer, adding different elements and wrinkles to his game.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Sacramento. What do you say, man? Let's bring it up. Let me hear everybody.
Murray's checked in for Sacramento. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, well, I was able to listen in with what the Kings head coach said to his team. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Harris. Embiid, the pass to Dedmon. Here's Harden on the wing. He's covered by Murray. Embiid, no good. The Kings leading. the three. He doesn't hit that one. And Philadelphia the other way now.
Kings foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Kings? Harden, no good on the free throw.
Let me say this. If you need it, he's got it. Harden does everything you want out of an offensive weapon.
Dedmon kicks to Harden. And he commits the intentional foul.
Sabonis. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
Sacramento on defense. A 2-point game. The game now all time. 14 points for James Harden.
Look at those handles. Look at James Harden getting crafty with the ball, mixing up the defense.
Timeout called by the Kings.
All right, fans, if you want a t-shirt, then we need you to make the noise.
Alex Len's checked in for Murray.
Alex Len.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Fox finds Herter. Passes it to Sabonis. Releases. It's good again, and the next one 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Answering the bell, Sabonis. Big time, guys.
Now the pass to Dedmon. Back to Harden. Harris outside. And slam dunk by Harris.
And Harris does not back down in these important possessions. He loves coming through for his guys.
And it's Fox with the jam.
What energy from Fox when they're up against it, proving he's ready to be that guy.
Harden the pass to Dedmon. Here's Maxey. With a screen on Fox. Maxey into the lane. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the personal foul in question.
Team foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch.
The previous play is
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
after review. The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to one. Maxey hits them both.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does. And that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
Fox passes to Sabonis, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
He gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Herter with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Barnes passes to Len. The kick out to Fox. Clock is at 3. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Now, here is Harden. Driving the lane. Embiid. Dedmon in the corner. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. 2 left in the fourth quarter. Deadman a screen. Knocks it loose. Over to the left wing. Here's Maxey.
On defense, Fox is so crafty. He uses all of his natural talents to disrupt your shot.
De'Aaron Fox. That's his fourth personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for your Sixers.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, critical that he's able to convert there. Now they've taken the lead.
And stolen by Harris. Embiid with it on the wing. Harris. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It counts.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Three-pointer, Fox. No good that time. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Count that bucket. And now a 6-point Philadelphia lead.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct. And this is the trust that Fox's teammates have in him. What a shot right there.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That's pretty much good.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. Monk for 3. So Philadelphia wins it. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point.
Well, smart play by James Harden. Gets his advantage to draw the contact. He's made a living at the free throw line, guys.
And Harden, a former league MVP, 3-time scoring champ. Grant, the only thing he's missing is a title.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, it would only help cement his legacy. For years, he'd carry his team only to run out of gas in the playoffs. But postseason success counts for a lot when it's all said and done. Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Now here's Maxey. Harris on the wing. Inside. Here's Embiid. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
With the step back. Harden, the pass to Harris. Outside for Harden. Pass to Dedmon. 6 to shoot. Here's Harris. McDaniels with the rebound.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Here's Edwards. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Outside Harden. Maxey passes to Embiid and stolen by Gobert. Edwards against Harden. Pass to Conley. Back to Edwards. And Dwayne Dedmon is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Gobert finds Conley. Towns with the ball. 5 to shoot. The kick out to Edwards. He can't get that one to fall. And here are the 76ers. Spins. Harden from outside. The Sixers with another miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one. You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
Now here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
Outside Harden. Pass to Dedmon. To the wing on the left. And it's Maxey missing. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Harris passes to Harden. Here's Dedmon. And a nice finish on the layup.
As a reason James Harden is always near the top of the assist charts. That ability to distribute to teammates is elite.
Now here's Conley. To the middle. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. McDaniels got his second basket.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
They get it again. Dedmon. Outside for Harden. The 3. Dedmon, the pass to Embiid. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
A skilled jump shooter. You know Embiid is feeling it when he's taking these quick shots.
Conley goes in. Back to Daniels. Pass to Towns. Outside Edwards. McDaniels passes to Edwards. And he drives in. And the shot clock expires. 24 4-second violation.
Sixers ball.
The Sixers trailing. And here's Harden. Here's Embiid. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Here's Harden. Towns with a rebound.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Here's the floater. Edwards can't hit. Now Maxey. Here's Harden. And so the first quarter is in the books. The T-Wolves on top, up 4. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
The other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Harden is the 2 with Harris playing small forward. Joel Embiid is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Maxey in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent elite defenders in the game.
And Edwards, here we go. Towns passes to Edwards. Over Harden. That one is off. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Pass to Dedmon. Minnesota with a rebound. Endorsed with Gobert. It still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
And BA, at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch the game and understand the metrics to see the massive impact that Rudy Gobert has on winning. It is not only on the defensive end either.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Oh! And the powerful one-handed slam.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Now, BA, you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Gobert passes to Edwards. From outside the arc, it's McDaniels on the wing. Towns for 3. Joel Embiid pulls it down. For Philadelphia, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And then Harden with the jam.
Oh, my. James Harden with a statement right there.
Outside Conley. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. To the left side wing. Outside Edwards. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
What you call a 3-second violation. Philadelphia ball.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game, but I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
And Harris drops them both. And Doris, last season, only 5 NBA players participated in all 82 games. That's a record low in the league's history.
Well, in addition to that, Brian, consider the previous low was 17, so that's not even close. Now, we know that health and safety protocols contributed to that number, but it is pretty clear we're in the age of load management. What impact is that having on the league in terms of fan base? Oh, my goodness, James Harden. I mean, the handle is so tight. The feel for the game, what a pretty move.
Conley passes to McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. Oh, stolen by Harden.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Embiid. Over Edwards. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Towns, that's good.
Just putting the ball on the deck. Towns so aggressive in everything he does.
Here's Harden. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Minnesota in the lead. Outside McDaniels. Fires the three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Embiid gets the bucket.
I like watching Embiid attack on the inside, using his size and soft touch to capitalize.
Towns passes to McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Outside McDaniels. Back to Towns. Outside McDaniels. Over to the left wing. Clock at 6. Dedmon against Towns. And it's Harris with the rebound.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Harden against Edwards. Pass to Harris. Back to Dedmon. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. The shot by Conley, no good. Outside Harden. Oh, deflected and stolen by Gobert. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a rally as always. Thank you.
Your 76ers, 20. The Timberwolves, 22.
We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game. What a performance by James Harden.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Taurean Prince is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Jalen Noel, and it's Reed in at the center position. On the wing, Noel. Pass to Prince. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Fast break, Philadelphia. Stolen by Anderson. Out to the wing. Back to Prince. Here's Noel. McDaniels covering. Noel, that's good. Noel's gotten his first bucket of the night.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it. What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
Pass to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. Melton covers. A slam dunk by Reed.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And looking at the progress Minnesota has made, many think the best is yet to come, Doris.
Well, they've made smart draft acquisitions, beginning with young Mr. Anthony Edwards, a big-time talent. And obviously, you've got to grow that young talent. That's exactly how you build a bright future for your team.
And he sinks the second. Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
6 on the shot clock. Milton passes to Melton. Fires for 3. The offensive rebound. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Yeah, this guy is tremendous at keeping plays stays alive. Montrezl Harrell getting to the offensive window.
Here's Noel. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
That's his first.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
I think, B.A., when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, Cat is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year.
Pass to Alexander Walker. And it's Harrell with a rebound. Harrell's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Milton. Melton outside. Here's Tucker.
Minnesota's foul. Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Milton with a steal. Here's Harrell. Outside Tucker. Outside Milton. Melton outside. 4 on the clock. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's foul number 2 for him.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Back to Anderson. Pass to Reed. Outside Anderson. Here's Prince. Down low. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. The 76ers have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Now Milton. Back to Tucker. The crossover. And the layup is good. And it's now only a 1-point Timberwolves lead.
You know, we see this a lot from Tucker. Scores by overpowering the defender with his tremendous strength.
Here's Alexander Walker. Melton covers. Prince on the attack. And that one is stuffed right through.
So important to balance your three-point shooting stroke with the ability to put it on the deck. What a drive by Taurean Prince.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Banked it in off the glass. McDaniels got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Here's Noel. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Tucker. First free throw is good. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Anderson. McDaniels is checked in for Prince. And it's Anthony Edwards in for Alexander Walker. Outside Milton. Melton left side. This for the tie. Unable to get that one. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The T-Wolves on.
And a big round of applause for your Sixers.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one.
Get on your feet, and here we all go.
And it's the Sixers with the ball. It's a three-point game. Maxey and Harden make up the backcourt. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Harris in at the 3 slot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
And the improvement of Tyrese Maxey's three-point shot from his first season to second year, just unprecedented. He improved by over 12% with a huge increase in attempts as well.
And for a player with the speed and quickness of Maxey, Grant, leveling up that three-point shot changes everything for him.
Oh, so true, B.A. It becomes pick your poison with him. And it put him in a conversation last year for most improved player.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul. Right side Edwards. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And he lobs it up to the rim. And then Embiid with the dunk.
And just a huge exclamation point on that finish. Embiid never turns down an opportunity to intimidate the opponent.
And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Mike Conley's checked in for Noel. The Sixers leading. Outside Harden. Harris outside. Embiid inside. Defended by Gobert. That one goes in. And the 76ers lead by 3.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Pass to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Lets the three fly. Yes. Great play by Conley to set it up.
3 points.
Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
McDaniels against Harris.
The officials were right on top of that one.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
That one misses.
Shooting from Minnesota, Jaden McDaniels. Taking 2.
Good on the second one.
It should be a 2-point lead, but they'll be satisfied to have edged into the lead.
Outside Harden. Embiid, a screen on Edwards. Harden, the pass to Embiid. Second chance shot to the wing on the left. Outside Maxey. Philadelphia calls timeout. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. And with every possession being critical, he was clear with his team. Quote, this is what we prepared for. Keep your focus, stay in the moment, and execute. He believes that's the path to victory, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
You know Embiid loves to produce like this, and you can tell it's firing up the team as well.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in. Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
And that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
Outside Harden. Dedmon, a screen on Edwards. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Just another day at the office for Mr. Harden. Once again, making his way to the foul line.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for your Sixers, James Harden.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Pass to Gobert. Edwards with it. Lots of room. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Now here's Harden. Oh, there's the alley. Gobert with it. Picked up by Embiid. Ahead. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Pass to Towns. The kick out to Edwards. Takes a 3. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assists. Towns has got 3 assists now in this one. Harden against Edwards. The 3. James Harden, and that's good.
His team leans heavily on James Harden when the game is hanging in the balance. Mr. Harden with a big shot.
Gobert passes to Edwards. And here's McDaniels. Back to Towns. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Outside Harden. Outside Maxey. Pass to Embiid. No luck on that one. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Towns. Yeah!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Harden misses.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Edwards for 3. Towns passes to Edwards. Back to Towns. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's powered home by Towns.
Oh, does he deliver? That is a determined young fellow right there. Karl Anthony Towns.
Three-pointer, Harden. And it's good. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Well, if you need a bucket, there's no guy you probably want more than James Harden doing his thing. Ball on the string. You need to score it. No problem.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Harden. Out to the right wing. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Offensive rebound. Maxey finds Harden. Now here's Harris. Misses the 3. Outside for Harden. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed. So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves, pulling it out for the W. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
6'3".
And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
That shot is off. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. The Kings... Head coach gave me a few minutes. There's no question this team can shoot the ball. That's the philosophy he's instilled here. The long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other. Then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently.
And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made.
Murray, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. McDaniels kicks to Towns. Conley surveying the D. Score in the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. Now when a team suffers a playoff drought like the Kings have, Greg, you can expect some major moves.
And you just hope they can find some stability, Kevin, moving forward. This is a team that's gone through 12 head coaches since the last time they made the playoffs.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possession.
Edwards kicks to Towns for Murray. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Fox passes to Herter. The kick out to Sabonis. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, Minnesota tries from 16. Sabonis, no good.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
McDaniels finds Towns. McDaniels up top. Here's Edwards driving to the basket. And Edwards with the stuff.
Edwards is so physically developed already. Just brushes off the contact there. Really strong drive by Edwards.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Misses from short range. The pass to Fox. Here's Herter. Fires for 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Here's Conley. The kick out to Towns. Conley, the pass to McDaniels. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Barnes. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And you know what? At 6'10", dunking is low stress for Sabonis. Solid in getting himself inside for these throwdowns.
Outside Edwards. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. Well, the father of Domantas Sabonis, Arvydas, named to the NBA 75 All-European team. Arvydas 7'3" and just so skilled.
Here's Edwards. There's the drive.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
To the left wing, Towns with the steal. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Here's McDaniels. And Barnes sends it back. Passes it to Murray. The kick out to Sabonis. Conley against Fox. Here's Sabonis. And no good. Gobert with the defensive effort. Outside Conley. To the inside. Timberwolves passing it around. McDaniels. Towns finds Edwards. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 7 rebounds in the game. And here's Barnes for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. McDaniels passes to Towns. Gobert dishes to Towns from outside the arc. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. It's all tied in Sacramento. And we'll get the second quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. Now here's Gobert. Out left to the wing. Towns kicks to Conley. 5 to shoot. The kick out to Towns. Here's Gobert. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Gobert's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
Edwards passes to Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Pass to Murray. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in.
Well, what a summer for Keegan Murray. The 4th overall pick in Preston Summer League. Looks to be just the type of player the Kings needed.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
And so Fox will bring it up for Sacramento. Barnes kicks to Fox. Sabonis at the elbow. In the corner, Murray with it. Takes it inside. Tries from 10. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by Murray. Sabonis has got the lead up to 2 now for the Kings. Edwards drives in and finished off by Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Barnes left side. Barnes the screen. Here's Herter. Back to Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. Herter passes to Barnes. The Kings need to get off a shot here. And Herter gets it to go.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Over in the corner, Edwards. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 3rd assist on the night. Down low. And the dunk by Barnes.
Really sweet passing from Fox. He's a reliable floor general. Has great vision on the court.
The pass to McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. And finished off by McDaniels.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here. and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Lyle comes in for Murray, and Davian Mitchell subbed in for Fox. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Conley kicks to McDaniels. Back to Conley. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. The kick out to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
That's just a beautiful move by Towns. Really, he's got such a versatile skill set. There with the plus handles, man, he's got a lot to work with.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening. And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Herter. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Outside, Sabonis. Over in the corner, Barnes. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time. And it's a 3-point Kings lead.
Barnes, one of the best catch-and-shoot guys around. Awesome at filling out the defense and then taking advantage of what's available.
Edwards finds Conley. Drops one in from the wing. Conley's got his second bucket of the night. 2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Mitchell passes to Sabonis. Now, here's Lyons. Barnes with it. Now defended by Gobert. Mitchell passes to Herter. And that one, good. Herter's got 5 points now this quarter.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
Outside Conley. He kicks to McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Towns in the corner. Conley left side. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we thank you, David. And whoop.
Your Kings, 26. The Timberwolves, 23.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
At the guard positions, Mitchell and Monk. Alex Len out there with Trey Lyles. And it's Davis in at the 3. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. Here's Alexander Walker. Monk defending. Alexander Walker passes to Reed. Lays it up off the glass. Reed's got his first 2 points of the night. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injuries because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Sabonis, he's checked in for Alex Len. Murray comes in for Lyles. Barnes, he's checked in for Davis. And Kevin Herter subbed in for Monk. Here's Herter. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Noel passes to Prince, and the ball on a play. The Kings will inbound. Kings leading now by 4. Outside, Fox. Passes to Herter. Driving inside. Wide open look here for Murray, and the call will be against Sabonis. That is his first foul of the game. Timberwolves trail by 4. Over the last few seasons, the Kings have been near the bottom of the defensive rating. And, GA, that is a problem.
Yeah, I think they've tried to address that a little in the draft, taking Davion Mitchell back in 21, but it's been a consistent issue in Sacramento.
Fox, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Prince misses. And it's Sabonis with the ball for the Kings. Barnes dishes to Fox. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Some changes for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes is checked in for Sabonis. And it's Malik Monk in for Kevin Huerter. Murray is screen on Prince. Barnes passes to Murray. Second chance effort. The wide open look here for Fox. Another miss by Fox.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Inside, here's Holmes. Prince with the defensive effort. Timberwolves trail. Reed the pass to Alexander Walker. And he's good on the 3 ball. Alexander Walker's got himself on the board with 3 there. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
To get loud and make some noise for your 916 crew.
Sacramento making some changes. Miles checked in for Murray. Terrence Davis comes in for Barnes. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Now, here's Monk. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Holmes passes to Monk, and it's in there. Monk's got it all tied up now for the Kings.
You know he can shoot deep, but he also has a nice touch inside, so Monk has a lot of confidence wherever he's shooting the ball from.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Now, here's Lyons. Monk, the pass to Huerter. Banked in off the glass. Huerter's got 10 points in the game.
Sharing the basketball is a part of the game that Monk needs to continue to add to complement his shooting.
And keep in mind, Malik Monk's first 4 years in the league with Charlotte, he made just 1 start.
And because of that, Greg, he earned the reputation as an elite scorer off the bench. And Monk had a game where he went off for 36, and his skill set, his ability to add instant offense, I think is extremely valuable.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
First team foul.
1:16 left in the third. Stolen away.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
Reed with it. Now guarded by Monk. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
For the Timberwolves.
And that one misses. Here's Anderson. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Alexander Walker. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Davis, the pass to Medu. Stolen by Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Prince. And the shot goes in. Prince has got the lead up to 6 now for Minnesota.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Timeout called by the Kings.
Making some noise on their way to the floor.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings.
All right, fans, let's show some love.
There's 42 seconds left in the third. And here is Fox. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Alex Lenz checked in for Murray. Now here's Edwards. They lead by 6, their biggest margin.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Timeout called by the Kings.
We are throwing out right now. Round of applause for your 9 Wolves.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings, trailing here by 8. Here's Herter. The shot by Len, wide open. Again, the miss by the Kings. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Second personal foul.
And, you know, we all know how talented Towns is. Now it's time for him to up the ante and do big things in the playoffs.
Goes up from the top of the key, and Conley gets it to go. The assist by Towns. And it's an 11-point Minnesota lead. Fox from outside, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Minnesota, 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Towns, and he elevates for the slam. Domantas Sabonis did not like that at all.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
A key member of that 73-win Golden State Warrior team was Harrison Barnes.
And almost the forgotten part of the famed death lineup, it was Barnes, Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Andre Iguodala. Harrison, a big piece of that 2015 championship team as well. And forget about finesse. This battle is all about the power.
Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Now we've talked Barnes is athletic, he's strong, but he also has good bounce, so he gets up fast to ram it home.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Towns wide open. And again, Minnesota with the triple. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnover, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
Back to McDaniel. Pass to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Fox against Conley. Fox dishes the land. And the pass to Herter. Fires the three. That shot off the mark. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Gobert. The shot's good. 8 points for Rudy Gobert.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the team knows that, it can still be tough to stop. No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
So it's the Timberwolves now after the Kings pick up 2. One-on-one here. Fox kicks to Sabonis. Launches it. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Edwards finds McDaniel. To the paint. The kick out to Towns. Outside Conley. Gobert trying to get open. Conley's shot is off. The Kings trail by 16. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Fox never afraid to take it right at the defense on the drive. An excellent display of speed there.
Minnesota's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Gobert. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
And, you know, this will be a big victory for them. They came out and executed their game plan, and what a huge win for the Timberwolves.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Edwards.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Herter passes to Fox. The 3, no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. And Gobert kicks to Conley. From deep three-point range, they get it again. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Conley. Jacks up a 3. Shot clock reset for the Timberwolves. The 3. And they recover it. Drives to the hoop. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 6. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Towns for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Now here's Len. Sacramento again missing. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about. Greg, David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg,
Grant Hill and Brent Berry. All right, Brent, all eyes on the center matchup in this one. What's your outlook on the future of the big man as the league continues to evolve?
Well, they're not extinct. If you find one, you're going to use them, BA. So if that's your advantage, you got a big guy who can score down low or dominate from the paint in some way, then the coach is going to feed the big fella.
A look at the 76ers starting group. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. Harden is the 2, with Harris playing small forward. And it's Maxey in at the point.
And that distribution from Sabonis just keeps growing. Found the open man.
And Embiid throws it down.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Right wing. Tucker against Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Box for 3. The rebound by Embiid.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season. A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Murray for 3. On target from range. Murray's got 6 points. And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game.
That is what I'm talking about. Wow.
Assistant.
Check it out. Harden putting on a show, throwing down an acrobatic dunk.
Fox against Maxey. Outside Herter. Takes the 3. The shot misses. The 76ers go the other way with it. And he's going for the oop here. And then Embiid with the dunk.
And just a huge exclamation point on that finish. Embiid never turns down an opportunity to intimidate the opponent.
It's Herter on the wing. Murray for 3. Drains the triple. 9 points in the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Harden to the left wing. Here's Maxey. Oh, Sabonis with a block.
Sabonis has to use good timing in order to block shots. That time he did.
They set a pick. Outside Herter. Let's go with a 3. Kept alive.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
Hey, had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Now here's Harden. Outside Maxey. Throws it up high. And Embiid throws it down.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Well, Fox with the eyes and ears up that time. Good vision to facilitate.
Three-pointer, Harden. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And it's blocked by Embiid.
We see it time and time again. Embiid relishes his role as an intimidator.
Here's Maxey. Left side Tucker. And Philadelphia calls time here.
Here comes the fun fest. Your Sacramento Kings Breakers. Make some noise.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Steps back. Harden pass to Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Three-pointer, Fox. Can't get it to drop. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Harden with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Herter. Again, the miss by the Kings. Philadelphia has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Tucker finds Embiid. And then Embiid dunk.
Emphatic slam by Embiid. Not afraid to get physical with the defense.
Outside Herder. Launches it. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one. Inside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First one falls for him.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Tyrese Maxey. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Maxey.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Murray. Lets it go from deep. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Tucker. The Sixers with another miss.
He wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Joel Embiid, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Philadelphia.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Kings U.S. team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Harden is the 2 with Harris playing small forward. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4 next to Embiid in the middle. And it's Maxey in at the point guard position. Monk for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Well, Brent, this Kings franchise looking to turn things around. It's been years since they've contended.
Yeah, BA, you don't ever really want to get specific with win totals on a year, but how nice would it be for the Kings to hit that 40-win mark and try to get themselves into the postseason? Just hoping this recent coaching change will give them that boost to finally have some postseason basketball in Sacramento. Tucker knows the value of a fast break, getting out there, you're ahead of the defense, you got to convert.
Pass to Monk. Back to Mitchell. And here's Monk. Oh, stolen by Harden. Embiid finds Maxey. Screen by Embiid. Right side Maxey. And then Embiid with the dunk.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Maxey passes to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
You know Embiid loves to produce like this, and you can tell it's firing up the team as well.
Pass to Lynn. To the right side. Here's Lyles. No good from outside. The 76ers have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Embiid inside. Lynn's there. Embiid gets the bucket.
I like watching Embiid attack on the inside, using his size and soft touch to capitalize.
Maxey against Mitchell. Outside Monk. Three-pointer. Some solid defense from Maxey. Now Philadelphia with it. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And he's going for the lob. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. The 3 from Mitchell. And it's Harris with the rebound. The Sixers leading. Harden finds Maxey. Back to Harden. Beyond the arc. He goes up again. Embiid. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
A fun-loving player on and off the court, Embiid continues to get better. One of the league's top big men.
And it's a completely new group for the Kings. Brent, some people have talked about the return of the mid-range jumper. Is that something you've seen as well?
I don't know, BA, if it ever really left. I mean, the guys that we talk about often have been doing it for years and doing it well. So coaches who understand that they have players that have a tremendous skill to make shots and make tough shots are still going to lean on possessions where that shot is offered up to the rim.
Here's the three. Sinks it. Now 2 of 7 on the night.
Well, we talk about some expanded range. Berger's got some himself.
Takes a step back. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Outside Murray. Pass to Barnes. 4-3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. And then Embiid with the dunk.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Fox, the pass to Herter. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 5th assist in this one. And here's Embiid. 17 points in the game. Shot clock at 5. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Embiid's got 19 points. Herter, a screen on Maxey. Fox finds Herter. Out to Fox. Puts up a 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. For 3, Maxey. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the
24. The 76ers, 32.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Fox runs point with Herter by his side. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Brown. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. So Barnes will go to the free throw line. That one on Melton. And a new group getting ready for the Kings. Lynn's checked in for Sabonis. Lyles comes in for Murray. Monk, he's checked in for Herter. And Mitchell subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Timeout call, Sacramento.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
The Kings making a switch here. Davis is checked in from deep. Mitchell, and they recover it. Offensive rebound, Kings. Three-pointer. Outside Monk. Outside Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. Philadelphia shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent.
The first thing I think of when watching Davion Mitchell is defense. Mitchell entered the league as one of the best on-the-ball defenders out there.
Milton, no good. The Kings have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Davis finds Mitchell. Again, the miss by Mitchell. And no doubt, Davion Mitchell is an elite defensive guard. Why is that, Grant?
Well, B.A., despite standing 6 feet, he's got a 6'5" wingspan. Mitchell is really strong and quick. But the biggest thing, Davion never takes a possession off. Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
The compliment that Harold gets often is the fact that he's just so tireless a worker, and that energy is something that both coaching staffs and teammates appreciate.
Pass to Lyles. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Lyles has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Here's Harrell. Takes it inside. And Harrell throws it down.
And Montrezl Harrell just pummeling his way to the rim now.
Lyles a screen to the paint. Outside for Mitchell. Fires for 3. And it's Harrell with a rebound.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Harrell, a screen on Mitchell. Milton passes to Harrell. Blocked!
While putting the wingspan to great use, Lynn throws that one away.
Monk for 3. Kept alive by Sacramento. Davis finds Monk. Here's Lyles. There's the drive. And stolen by Melton. It's tipped. Pass to Lynn. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, you're not going to fool around much on the interior, especially if you're Alex Lynn. That big, that close, easy bucket.
Here's McDaniels. The shot won't fall. Davis with the defensive effort. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. And it's Monk missing. The Sixers leading. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. McDaniels passes to Dedmon. Melton, right side. And here is Harrell. And he banks in the layup. Harrell's got 5 points.
Well, the D can't let Montrezl Harrell get that close to the rim. He's going to do significant damage.
Monk, a screen on Milton. Mitchell, the pass to Monk. Here's Lynn. Here's Mitchell. Uses the glass on the layup.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Melton outside. From deep. And they get it back. Dedmon finds Harrell. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake to the inside. And Harrell throws it down.
Well, Harrell gets up there and he uses that long wingspan for the finish.
Mitchell against Milton. It's Monk on the wing from behind the arc. Knocks down the triple. Monk's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Back to Dedmon. Pass to Melton. Now Milton. Clock at 4. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. The 3. They grab their own miss. Outside McDaniels. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Melton. And he slams it in one-handed.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Sixers on top, up by 2. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
First personal foul.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. McDaniels out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Shake Milton. Then it's Montrezl Harrell. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard position.
And this is where Sabonis can play tricks. He's got every move at his disposal.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Over Sabonis. Nice D from Sabonis.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Timeout call, Sacramento.
Fans, your state, you can't beat.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
During the break, the coach of the Kings had some words for his team. He said, guys, you don't have to chuck up the first three you see. Keep your heads up. Keep looking for the best option. Let's see how they respond. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks. Herder finds Fox. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Barnes, no good.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, it's always surprising to see him miss from there.
Connects from downtown.
Well, early in his career, defenses challenged Tobias Harris to take this shot. Now they don't want him to, for good reason.
Here's Herder. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. To the middle. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Now the Kings in transition. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Tucker's got 4 rebounds in the game. Fox with the ball. Harden picks him up. Sabonis outside. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got assist number 7 tonight. Harden with it. Harris outside. From the arc. The Sixers again can't hit. The Kings have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Pass to Murray. Kicks it out to Barnes. To take the lead. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And Sabonis with the reward there for the hustle, picking up the scraps.
Herder against Harden. Let's go with a 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Fox finds Sabonis. Barnes with it. And James Harden pulls it down.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And there's the lob. And Embiid throws it down.
One thing you can say about Embiid, he never shrinks from the moment.
Here's Herder. That 3's off the mark.
And that's another just bad decision on a night full of those. The shot selection tonight has been questionable at best. And P.J. Tucker ready for the big one.
The Kings have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter. Pass to Herder. Back to Fox. Oh, and the jam by Fox.
De'Aaron Fox stepping up big time.
Philadelphia's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Harden, the pass to Tucker. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Inside. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Herder very comfortable taking that big shot.
1:21 left in the fourth quarter. And he lobs it up top.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. Outside Barnes. There's the triple, and that's a foul called on Domantas Sabonis. That's his first foul of the game. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Harden finds Tucker. Back to Harden. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Not going to go that time. Sacramento has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Barnes passes to Sabonis. Now here's Herder. This one for 3. And it's in. And that one brings them within 1.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Pass to Harris. He takes it in. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Fox, the pass to Herter. Fires the three. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Embiid.
Count it! These are the moments Embiid loves. Enjoys being the player for this team to take and make clutch shots.
Timeout called. Sacramento. They're behind by 3. 8 seconds left in the fourth. To tie it up. And it's blocked by Harden. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden. There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he gets it back. Oh, it goes! He got it off in time!
Just in the nick of time. That's a big-time shot by a big-time player. Now, they asked him for a 3, and he delivered.
Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after the break. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Now Maxey and Harden make up the backcourt. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. And it's Harris in at the 3. Maxey finds Tucker, and Philadelphia calls time here.
Let's go, everybody. Time to make some noise. For your Sacramento Kings Breakers. Clap it up for your Sacramento Kings Breakers.
Here's Embiid. Here's Harris. Good. And the assist to Embiid.
Harris at 6'9" is a big body, and the defense has got to do a better job of pushing him outside the paint.
3 from Barnes. And the Kings with another 3.
Harrison Barnes has been in some big ones, and that's a big shot.
Pass to Tucker. Now Embiid. And Philadelphia calls time here.
For the 76ers. Who wants a free t-shirt? It's loud!
Harden against Herter. And Harden with the slam.
Oh, can you say important bucket by Harden? James always wants the ball in these moments. Love it.
Fox, the pass to Herter. Off target from outside.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Embiid with it. And Sabonis picks him up defensively. Embiid gets the bucket. Now it's a 3-point Philadelphia lead.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Fox finds Murray. The 3 is up. Herter can't hit. For Philadelphia, they've got their first 3 shots to drop in overtime. Harden misses. The Kings have gotten 1 shot to fall out of 3 in OT. Outside Herter. Fires the 3. No good on the shot. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. And that's a foul called on Domantas Sabonis. That's foul number 2 for him. The 76ers shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Here's Harden. Again, Philadelphia.
And there is no way anybody else is taking that shot. I mean, when it's crunch time on a big possession, Harden is always going to be that guy.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Herter up top, defended by Harden. Here's Sabonis. Cash. What a beautiful shot. Brings it within 3.
And Sabonis showing no fear, coming through big time there.
Left side, Harden. From deep. Sinks the tray.
James Harden.
And the 76ers lead by 6.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Herter can't hit.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
So it's Philadelphia picking up the win. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
And B.A., I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
Well, now we have some time to... All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant...